Baking that cake with the Princess Peach and Rosalina, but it's Justina. Me making millions, me making trillions, me making dollars in the cashew. My name is Matthew, nickname Matthew. I don't know what it is, Meta Vegason. Here we go again, making the trillions, making the billions of dollars. Hopefully.
Hey, what's up guys, me Days My Tech here, working on a video again. How you doing today? Doing good, doing good. How you doing today? I'm excited because I have not made a video in a while. The first time I tried to record this video, the audio sounds very terrible. It sounds very loud and muffled. So I'm hoping the sound quality is better. I got a new microphone obviously, so I hope you like the sound of it obviously. And yeah, I haven't made videos in a while. I can't believe we got 63 subscribers on the channel. Thank you very much once again. This is amazing. Woo, amazing. So I'm pretty happy that we got 63 subscribers on the channel, which is pretty exciting. I remember last time I made a video, music videos, which is interesting. Like basically only music, which is different than the traditional route, and I haven't made a full video in a while. So I'm sorry about that. I hope you like these contents, honestly. Hopefully people view it. I don't know. The Atari one did well, so the Atari video did well. Let's get to the video. So today's video we'll talk about is why do I use Linux? Why do I use Linux on a day-to-day basis? This is gonna be a short video because I don't want to do. I don't feel like doing long-form video as much as I used to, because nobody really watched the long-form videos. I'm gonna shorten the video down about 8 minutes, 3 minutes, or whatever how I feel, or whatever how long it'd be. But yeah, that's about it. So I don't want to drag it too long. So yeah, let's get to the video. So like I was saying, one of the first reasons why I like Linux, I use Linux in the database. Obviously the operating system I use is Linux. And I use Linux a lot because Linux is open source. Now, I just love the fact that it's open source, it's reliable. It's like the best thing ever. It's like I think it's S tier, honestly. If I have to rate an operating system, it's S tier. You know, Linux is awesome. I love Linux because it's open source, it's reliable. You can do a lot with it. I think it's like S tier in my opinion. Like Linux is awesome because like first of all, it's open source. Second of all, you can use the source code of it, and it's like the fact that you can use the source code and you can modify if you want to your liking. You don't have to worry about spyware as much. Besides maybe Ubuntu, I'm just joking, I don't know. But like, you don't have to worry about spyware, people spy on you as much. You have more privacy on Linux. It's more secure. It's like a secure operating system, which is pretty cool. Like the fact that it's more secure and it's just so awesome. One of my favorite features of Linux is the terminal. I love the terminal so much. I like the command interface. I know people don't like that command interface, but I love the command line because you can do a lot with the command. Basically, Linux is like the command line, so you can do a lot with the command line, or GNU, whatever you call it. But the command line is so awesome. Like I think it's so awesome. You can do a lot with the command line. There's times with I use the command line to fix errors on my Linux system. Or when I've set up like a new Arch system, I have to use the command line to set up the Arch system, which is so cool. Also like about the command line is you can actually use it to program, which is cool, but I don't really use that feature. Mainly I use it for like put commands to set programs, for packages and stuff like that, which is pretty easier I think to deal with, honestly, to be real. Pretty easy to deal with the packages, get packages and stuff like that, which is pretty cool and pretty easy to deal with, honestly. Another thing too is interesting is about Linux is like the open sourceness, like the community. I think Linux is meant to like for community and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. And it's like Linux is meant for community. It's meant to be built for community, which is so cool and amazing. I think it's like the best thing that ever. Like when I switched to Linux, it's like the best thing that ever happened to me. And it got easier day by day. Like Linux got easier day by day. But I won't recommend Arch obviously because Arch is like if you have to be like an IT expert to understand it. It's not hard, but if this is your first time, it could be a challenge. You know what I'm saying? So I recommend Ubuntu usually or Linux Mint, which is cool. But I use Arch right now. I don't want to. I know there's a meme and a joke about how Arch users basically joke about how they use Arch. By the way, which is true. Like most people that use Arch will definitely say they use Arch. It's funny. It's true. The meme is food, but I think Gentoo is more efficient in that sense. It's more efficient. It's like Gentoo's, but I don't know how to use Gentoo. Gentoo's too hard for me. But I could probably learn it because you have to compile. Mostly you have to compile and all that stuff. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I love Arch. Arch just like I think it's S tier in my opinion. It's easy to use for me in my case, and I just love it. Like it's so beautiful. However, there's times where Arch can be broken. Like you could break packages, which is interesting. That happened to me once before, where I broke packages, where I broke like a Linux terminal package, and I couldn't run the Linux terminal, and then I had to reinstall Linux terminal, all that stuff, and I had that problem. But I fixed it luckily. But sometimes Arch you can break packages, which is more common on Arch than Ubuntu. but it also happened to Ubuntu too. But but it's more stable than Windows combined. Like, compared to Windows, it's more stable. Let's be real. Let's be real. Let's be freaking real. Windows is more. Linux is more stable than Windows. And if anyone uses Linux, I just don't get it. It's proprietary. I honestly don't get it. This is my opinion because I use Linux because Linux is beautiful. Linux, I think, is like the best thing that you could use, and it's reliable. It's really reliable. It's pretty cool. It's very reliable and stuff like that, which is pretty dope. And I think Linux could can be very beneficial. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like I say, I use Linux a lot, especially when I program something like that. When I program software, it's pretty cool. I know it's like a VR experience, so you can also make VR videos and VR stuff on Linux, which is pretty cool. Linux is pretty good for programming. I think Linux for programming. Linux is pretty good for programming. It's pretty good. It's pretty good for programming and stuff like that. So when I use Linux, I use it for programming too, and also I use it for like my day-to-day use for privacy, desktop environment, something like that. And with Linux, you also can customize your desktop environment, which you could use to can't do on Windows. You can, but let's be real. Why would you want to do it on Windows? So I usually do on Linux. On Linux, you can actually customize your desktop environment. On Windows, you can only just customize your wallpaper, and that's about it. Same thing, Mac, it's just limited. Let's be real. But on Linux, you can customize the desktop environment and make it basically what you want to do. You can make it basically your own operating system, which is so dope. I even made my own desktop environment called Madeline OS. You can check out in the description, which is really cool. But yeah, I made that for instance, for a little bit, and customized my desktop environment. Oh shoot, I'm sorry. Customizing my desktop environment was pretty cool. Sorry about the sound. Customizing my desktop environment was pretty cool and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. And I love it in general. So yeah, best thing that ever to me was to use Linux. Honestly, it's real. Linux was the best thing that happened to me, honestly. But yeah, I think that's gonna do it for the video. I know this was a short video. Hopefully the audio quality is good because I tried recording it 10,000 times and it was terrible. And I gotta go to somewhere because obviously I gotta go somewhere. It's pretty cool. So yeah, I hope you like this video. I know it's a short video. You know what it is. Madeline LC knows days in my tech. I gotta go serve for purpose. You know what it is. Madeline LC. Thank you. Continue to support. Love you guys and love you guys and out. Love you guys and out. Love you guys and out. And I see you for another video. Bye bye.
No clue, I have no clue. Now I pay a lot. Population rate is raising 2 to 3% annually of the freaking rate. God damn it, out of the freaking states. Look at the S79. I'll be so